Today, we're diving into the best rugged smartphones you can buy under $500. Whether you work on job sites, love exploring the great outdoors, or just want a phone that can survive your toddler, we've rounded up the toughest, smartest, and most battery-packed devices you can get without burning a hole in your wallet. From thermal cameras and night vision to FLIR sensors and beastly batteries, these rugged phones combine real-world resilience with surprising high-tech power. If you're ready to see which devices made the cut this year, grab your steel-toe boots and let's jump in. ULphone Armor 30 Pro. First on our list is the ULphone Armor 30 Pro, a rugged flagship in disguise, priced comfortably under $500. This device doesn't just meet the IP68/IP69K and MIL-STD-810H certifications, it exceeds expectations with a feature set normally reserved for phones twice the price. You're getting a huge 6.95-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate and 700 nits of brightness. But it gets even better with a 3.4-inch rear display, which makes checking notifications or calls easy, even when the main screen is off. Inside, this beast packs the MediaTek Dimensity 7300X, paired with a generous 16GB of RAM and 512GB of UFS 3.1 storage. It even has a microSD slot, a rare feature these days. Android 14 runs clean and fast, with a promised upgrade to Android 15. Coming to the camera, it features a 50MP main shooter, a 64MP infrared night vision camera, a 50MP ultrawide, and a crisp 32MP selfie camera. It supports 4K video, Euro EIS, and high-detail captures even in pitch black. It all runs on a 12,800 mAh battery with 66W fast charging and 10W reverse charging. With Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.4, stereo speakers, and even RGB backlighting for alerts and music, the Armor 30 Pro is an overachiever that doesn't flinch at mud, rain, or dust. Doogee S118 Pro. Next up is the Doogee S118 Pro, built like a tank but performs like a top-tier daily driver. It brings the kind of resilience you want in the field, with IP68/IP69K and MIL-STD-810H toughness, surviving drops, submersion, and dust like a champ. The 6.58-inch LCD panel delivers a crisp 1080 by 2408 resolution with a 120Hz refresh rate, all shielded by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. It looks good, feels smooth, and holds up against scrapes and cracks. Powering the phone is the MediaTek Dimensity 7050, a 6nm chip paired with 8GB of RAM and a huge 512GB of storage, expandable via microSD. It runs Android 14, which brings a clean interface, security updates, and support for all modern features. For photography, the S118 Pro boasts a 108MP main camera, a 20MP infrared night vision camera, and an 8MP ultrawide sensor. The 32MP front camera ensures selfies and video calls stay sharp. It also supports stereo sound for media lovers. It is powered by a 10,800 mAh battery, offering several days of battery life and 33W wired fast charging. With NFC, Wi-Fi 6, a side fingerprint sensor, and USB-C with OTG, this is a feature-loaded rugged phone that doesn't cut corners. Blackview BV8100. The Blackview BV8100 proves that rugged doesn't have to mean bulky or outdated. It's MIL-STD-810H rated, IP68/IP69K waterproof and dustproof, and can take on a 1.2-meter drop without skipping a beat. You'll get a 6.5-inch 120Hz IPS LCD with 1080 by 2400 resolution and Gorilla Glass 5 protection. It's a solid panel for outdoor use and entertainment alike. The Helio G99 chipset under the hood is no slouch, offering smooth performance with 8GB RAM and 256GB storage. Android 14 ensures it feels current, while power-efficient internals help stretch that battery life even further. Cameras include a 50MP main sensor, a 13MP ultrawide, and a 32MP front camera. It handles 1440p video on the rear and 1080p on the front, good enough for YouTube uploads or Zoom calls in the middle of nowhere. With an 8,800 mAh battery, 45W fast charging, and 5W reverse charging, the BV8100 can handle days off the grid. You'll also find NFC, Bluetooth 5.0, and dual-band Wi-Fi, making it a reliable everyday carry for tough environments. ULphone Armor 27T. For the power user or professional, the ULphone Armor 27T brings something extra, a FLIR thermal imaging camera, paired with a 64MP night vision lens and a 50MP main camera. If your work involves inspections, wildlife tracking or rescue missions, this phone is a no-brainer. The 6.78-inch display runs at 120 Hz, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus and offering a sharp 1080 by 2460 resolution. MIL-STD-810H and IP68/IP69K ratings mean it's nearly indestructible in water, dust and drops. Inside, the MediaTek Helio G99 runs the show, supported by 12GB RAM and 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage. Android 14 ensures smooth operation, and there's a dedicated microSD slot for expanding your space. The 10,600 mAh battery provides long usage time with 33W wired, 30W wireless, and 5W reverse wireless charging. Whether you're off the grid or deep in the field, power won't be a problem. With NFC, GPS, barometer, headphone jack, and FM radio, the Armor 27T is more than a rugged phone, it's a tool for professionals who demand the best. Motorola Edge 60 Fusion. If rugged isn't your aesthetic but durability is still a must, the Motorola Edge 60 Fusion delivers elegance wrapped in resilience. It's IP68 rated and MIL-STD-810H compliant, so while it won't survive a construction site, it'll easily handle spills, splashes, and drops. Its stunning 6.67-inch OLED display features a 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, and an eye-popping 4,500 nits of peak brightness. Paired with Gorilla Glass 7i and a 91.4% screen-to-body ratio, this screen is a stunner. Powering the phone is the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 or 7400 depending on your market, supported by up to 12GB RAM and 512GB storage. It runs Android 15 out of the box with 3 years of OS updates promised. Camera-wise, you get a 50MP main shooter with OIS, a 13MP ultra-wide, and a 32MP selfie camera, all capable of shooting 4K video with gyro stabilization. With a 5,200 mAh battery, 5,500 mAh in India, 68W turbo power charging, Dolby Atmos stereo sound, and Smart Connect PC integration, the Edge 60 Fusion is a sleek, modern device that just so happens to be tougher than it looks. Alcatel WP36 Pro. The Alcatel WP36 Pro proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to get a tough, dependable phone. IP68/IP69K and MIL-STD-810H certified, it's drop, dust, and water resistant, ideal for anyone who's hard on their devices. It features a 6.52-inch HD+ display protected by Gorilla Glass 5. At 400 nits brightness, it's usable in daylight and practical for daily use. Powering the phone is the MediaTek MT8788, backed by 6GB of RAM and 256GB of expandable storage. Android 14 keeps things smooth and clean. Cameras are basic but useful, a 13MP main shooter, a 2MP macro lens, and a 5MP selfie camera. Great for documentation, site snapshots, or the occasional call home. Its standout feature? A 10,600 mAh battery. That's days of power, with 15W charging and reverse charge capability. The WP36 Pro also includes 128dB speakers, Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth 5.0, FM radio, and USB-C. For budget-conscious buyers, it's a workhorse built to last. Dooj Blade GT. The Dooj Blade GT is sleek, sturdy, and surprisingly powerful for its price tag. With a rugged body that meets IP68/IP69K and MIL-STD-810H specs, it's made for action, from dusty trails to wet work sites. The 6.72-inch display runs at 120 Hz, offering a responsive touch experience and vibrant visuals. At 1080 by 2400 resolution, it's perfect for streaming, gaming, or on-site video calls. Under the hood, the MediaTek Dimensity 7050 and 12GB of RAM keep things running smoothly, while 256GB of storage handles your apps, files, and photos. Storage is expandable too. The dual camera setup includes a 48MP main lens and 5MP ultrawide, capable of 4K video with EIS stabilization. The 20MP front camera handles selfies and video with ease. A 5,500 mAh battery with 18W charging powers it all. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and stereo speakers make this rugged phone feel premium, even at a budget-friendly price point. ULphone Armor X31 Pro. Last but definitely not least, The Ulefone Armor X31 Pro is a compact rugged warrior for under $300. Certified IP68/IP69K and MIL-STD-810H, it's waterproof, shockproof, and ready for anything. The 6.56-inch display runs at 120 Hz and shines at 800 nits, protected by Gorilla Glass 5. A built-in 120-lumen flashlight adds utility for night work, camping, or emergency use. Inside, the Dimensity 6300 chip and 8GB RAM handle everyday tasks smoothly. 256GB storage and Android 14 make it future-proof and versatile. Coming to the camera setup, it has a 64MP main, a 25MP night vision camera, and a 2MP macro lens, plus a 16MP front camera for selfies. You also get 1440p rear and 1080p front video recording. With a 6050 mAh battery and 18W charging, it lasts all day. Add dual-band Wi-Fi, NFC, FM radio, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, and you've got a capable, compact rugged phone that punches above its weight. And there you have it, the best rugged smartphones under $500 for 2025. Whether you're after long battery life, thermal cameras, or just a phone that won't quit, there's something here for everyone. Which one's your favorite? Drop a comment, hit that like button if you found this helpful, and be sure to subscribe for more tech reviews. Until next time, stay rugged, stay connected.